My name is Levitica Overstreet, and I would like to inform you of sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is not only a scary, unsettling feeling, it is a sign that your body can be lacking something important. I would like to touch on this matter to inform those who experience this and may be concerned. From my personal experience, one night I was asleep and I heard noises. Not sure if I was dreaming or awake, but it sounded like someone had walked into my home. I heard a door close and I was sure someone had entered. At that moment is when I tried to awake and realized my body would not move. My thoughts began to race and I tried to wake up and move my body. I realized that wasn't working, so I began to moan really loud, thinking that if someone was there, I would scare them off. My body finally woke up and I was able to move. Once I was up, I immediately checked all my doors and found I was safe. Today I would like to talk about sleep paralysis and how it affects the body, what causes it, and the long and short-term effects it has. I began to research sleeping and body not moving when trying to awake and what populated with sleep paralysis. I found out, according to WebMD, sleep researchers, that in most cases it can be a sign that your body is not moving smoothly through the stages of sleep. Rarely is sleep paralysis linked to a deep underlying issue. I feel like this issue is important because as a college student, we tend to have a lot of work, and most of us are adults who have full-time jobs. This can disturb the amount of rest we actually get due to normal life activities, especially if you live alone or you're a single parent. Not getting enough rest, I feel, is very common due to all the deadlines we have to maintain. My focus will be to inform you of this condition and ways to prevent it if possible. Again, sleep paralysis has a lot to do with sleep patterns not being normal, realizing what can be done to get the most out of your day without overexerting yourself to help reduce the amount of stress that you may be possibly experiencing. The first step is to be able to manage the problem and knowing what you have to do on a daily basis and allowing yourself enough time to get those tasks done for that day. Secondly, realizing when this occurs is also important. Some people experience this prior to falling asleep, which is called pre-dormital sleep paralysis. This simply means that it happens immediately before you fall asleep. Then you have post-dormital, which is when you're trying to awake after sleep. During this time, if you're unable to move, it becomes paralysis. The main reason this occurs to a busy body is lack of rest, or it can indicate a sleeping disorder. Sleeping disorders can come from a number of things, which can include lack of sleep, sleep schedule changes, mental conditions such as stress or bipolar disorder, sleeping on the back even. Some of these disorders can be a lot more serious than you think, like narcolepsy, which is when you have daytime sleepiness, which can happen at the wrong place or the wrong time. Having vivid dream episodes or hallucinations can be a sign, and this can actually roll over into sleep paralysis. Having any of these symptoms can indicate a disorder that will need attention or even medication at some point. Knowing your body and how it works is the most important thing you can do for yourself and for your family. With all this said, sleep paralysis is something that should not be ignored and should definitely be addressed, whether it's you taking charge or a medical professional possibly performing a sleep study to give you a more detailed explanation of the occurrences. In conclusion, sleep paralysis can be very uncomfortable and alarming, making you wonder what's going on with your sleep patterns. It can lead you feeling deprived of sleep or restless. It's something that should not be ignored and can be addressed by changing simple habits. Most people think that it may have to do with demons or evil spells, but that just seems to be a myth at this point. Lifestyle changes are the biggest part of sleep paralysis. Everyone has experienced it, so we're not alone if it happens. Just recognize the signs and make some changes in your life. We'll pretty much get back to normal. If you feel that it's more extensive than just this, then sleep studies are highly recommended. Health is wealth, and we look forward to that. Have a wonderful day.